Hi, welcome, and thank you for joining me. I'm Melissa Cole, and today we'll discuss something that I found to be an under-researched, forgotten, under-conceptualized topic, and that's the idea of digital media ethics. And so we'll really zero in on what teachers' roles should be in teaching it. So this semester, we've discussed new literacies at length. And if we take a look back and revisit an article from Vanek that we all explored early on, she defined digital literacies as being comprised of the following competencies: basic computer skills, network literacy, media literacy, information literacy, digital problem solving. And let's really zero in on digital problem solving. Um, Vanek cited a 2018 paper from Jacobs and Kasich, and they defined digital problem solving as one's ability to navigate multiple digital resources to accomplish goals across domains. And from what I've seen, this is really as close as we've gotten to defining digital media ethics. It's always sort of defined in these broad strokes, and it's always coming under the umbrella of digital problem solving. But I would contend that digital media ethics needs its own umbrella. And even still, most discourse that we've had about digital media ethics specifically within this course, it's usually revolved around how to discern fake news and plagiarism and how to teach students about plagiarism. But digital media ethics is more than that. The digital age has brought us new ethical dilemmas to contend with. Beyond fake news and beyond plagiarism, these are ethical dilemmas that are unique to and distinct to online spaces. Researchers at Ozo, they named a few of some of these problems: hacking internet trolls, catfishing, prank videos, cyberbullying, grooming, revenge porn, online shaming, and fake news. In my paper, I posited that just as technological advancements have compelled us to redefine the literacy in our digital age and have compelled us to move forward to establish this set of new literacies, our concept of digital media ethics, it must evolve too. And we have to define digital media ethics in detail. And I posited that schools and teachers, they should be the ones to take the lead in defining it. But are teachers even up to the task? Oh, no, you didn't. Oh, yes, I did, Ryan Gosling. So I examined some really compelling research out of Ireland, and I found out first and foremost, are teachers even equipped to instruct students in areas related to digital media ethics, like challenges surrounding cyberbullying and pranks, etc.? So some of these Irish researchers, McGar and McDonough, they surveyed teacher candidates, new teachers, and they found that, well, not yet teachers, and they found out that they weren't quite the digital natives that we might assume they would be because they're so young. So while those teacher candidates, while they were adept at using social media, they couldn't code, they couldn't edit videos, and then they reported that they were aware of cyber ethics, but they didn't really perceive themselves as being knowledgeable of copyright laws. They didn't think that they could apply privacy rules. They didn't know how to deal with cyberbullying, let alone, as they also self-reported, teach that, instruct their students on how to navigate these things. And, just like I'm a teacher too, and I put all these memes and GIFs in here, and I don't know how to attribute them. So I think to address this chasm in teachers' digital skills, digital media ethics, it needs to be considered an equally valued digital media competency, and then accordingly, it needs to be emphasized as part of teacher education. But whilst we wait for teacher education and teachers to catch up, there's other research that indicates that experience may be just as good of a teacher for students when it comes to navigating digital media ethics. Authors Flores and James, they found that online spaces provide the context for students to grapple with moral dilemmas. And so their moral development can sort of unfold organically. So this is this sort of like happy byproduct out of that comes from all the time that students spend online. And that made me think about my 13-year-old nephew, Peter, and he was telling me about on Snapchat, he can, his account is private and only his friends can see it. And the reason that he made his account private was because he clicked on a girl's profile and he was able to like see her exact precise coordinates. And so he learned on his own how to be safe online and how to have privacy online. So I think in the end, all this is just another affirmation of the necessity of technology being widely available in classrooms. And that includes cell phones. Yes, I'm looking at you, former New York City Schools Chancellor David Banks, because if you all recall, he strongly advocated against cell phones in classrooms. So to conclude, when we don't teach students how to responsibly navigate their relationship with digital tools and media, will ultimately impede their ability to contribute to all the wonderful goals of new literacies. So let's hope that researchers feel more compelled to develop their research in this area and that digital media ethics becomes a valued competency of digital literacy skills and that the education world accepts their responsibility to teach it. So we did it, Joe. We made it to the end of the semester. So thank you all for viewing my presentation, and I've enjoyed working with you all. Have a happy, safe holiday.